Hello. Welcome to another stream, as usual. Yeah, just give me 1 second. All right, let's see. Right, let me turn on the face cam. It's bright apparently. At least on the stream. Possibly because this light. Let's see. Oh, it's actually just because the screen that I'm looking at. There we go. Should be better when we open Juno and it's like way darker. But we'll see. Right, let me change the music. This isn't going to be a super long stream because I just want to show off some little things, but yeah. What am I looking for? Looking for music. This one will do. Oh, we always get this one. Alright, that'll do. Get rid of that music and turn this one on. There we go. Hopefully that's fine. Okay, so let me just check everything is correct in the correct location. Yep, okay. So let me put my face cam on this one. Is it on? Is it going to come on? Why is it not on? What have I done? There we go. Why was it? Why did it do that? Why am I squished? I look squished. What is this? Ah, whatever. It's fine. I have to tweak this every day, so it's like different every day. So, yep, I have something to show you today, and it's kind of staring us right in the face here. So, today I've been pretty much working on the Hypergolics mod, and I implemented a new engine, or technically 2 engines, but it's meant to be technically 1 engine if you think about it. But yeah, it's technically 2 engines. But basically, this is based on the LR8711, LR87 LR8711 basically. That's the variant specifically. Of course, this isn't exactly like that. It's based on it. It is not a replica of it, because I'm not that good at modeling. But this is definitely one of my better models so far, so it is pretty good, I would say. And yeah, so it's just this is pretty much it. And whilst these are separate engines here, you can actually drag the engines from the thing here. And then, yeah. So you can just like grab a fuel tank like this, drag it like this, and then you can just go, whoop, and there we go. We got the engines on there. That's pretty cool. Hello, AITA Central. How are you doing? Oh, that reminds me. I completely forgot. I need to do this. I don't know how I forgot this. Big thanks to our members, Pedro, DeepSpaceIndustries, Ragnarok, Animcat, Puggly Wuggly, Bazak, Carnasa, and Sean Plays Too Much for supplying the funding for the music you can hear during the stream. I forgot, unfortunately, but there you go. I did it. Right. So, yeah, you can drag it out. Ow, I just hitting the thing with my hat because it's that close to my face. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, so yeah, you can just drag it out from the parts category here, and now you just have this engine. It's pretty cool. It does have some weird flaws, I guess you could say. Oh, thank you. That's like my third most viewed video on the channel now, I think. So yeah, it's probably helped a lot of people. It could honestly do with updating at this point, but it's done so well that it's clearly working. People have said that it's a good video, so it must be working. So I guess it doesn't need an update really. So yeah, you can just drag this out and it's cool. I haven't really seen anyone make a 2-engine engine like this in Juno before. At least that is a mod or something along those lines. So yeah, it's pretty cool. See, I implemented this all today, and I fixed a bunch of bugs that I had with it. I got some help from Pedro and stuff to fix the bugs that I was having with this. And yeah, it's pretty good. It actually took me longer to balance this engine than it did to like actually implement it and model it, which is kind of funny. So yeah, honestly I still suck at maneuver nodes. I spend like 10 minutes tweaking the one node just to go to like Luna efficiently on streams. It's stupid. So one thing I do need to fix, not with this engine's pretty much done actually, so believe it or not. After I balanced it, then it's pretty much balanced now. I was having trouble with that, and there is one issue that I don't like really, which is the fact that we're not getting mock diamonds or shock diamonds or whatever you want to call them when it's at sea level. The Titan 2 first stage engine does get shock diamonds if I recall correctly, I think, or something along those lines. It's not like defined shock diamonds, but it's like they get the effect, and they get obviously the under expansion or whatever it's called. So yeah. I like that R. Well, you're in luck because, well, I don't know if I'm still going to make this video, but I am going to make a video on how to build better rockets, which is based on the guide made by Cards. So I'm going to make a videoized version of that eventually. Not sure when exactly, but I do want to do it in the future. I also want to make an updated modding tutorial because I've figured out a lot recently, including this pretty much. Like, this has been a massive learning experience today. Like fixing depth mask issues and making probably one of the best models I've made for the game yet. Yeah, I really like this thing. I think it actually fits quite well into the game with the other engines. Yeah, it could do with some textures on like those normal maps or whatever's on this engine, but they're not necessary. And plus the there isn't really anything that would need that on this engine from what I can see on the images of the existing engine. But yeah, so I might test this out actually on stream, just because this is mostly what I was making the stream for, just to show this off. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about that is, well, it's not in here because I haven't put it in the parts list yet, but I don't know if I've talked about this. Oh yeah, the other thing actually I'll talk about for Hypergolics mod, because this mod is really starting to get, like, the 1.1 update is actually going to be quite massive. I mean, it's basically like the first, when the mod first released, we had 2 engines, and with a second update, we're going to get at least 2 engines. I have an idea for a 3rd engine. I already made a model ages ago for it, but I want to make an entirely new model for it, because the first model was absolutely terrible, and I didn't know how to model very well then, and now I know better, and I know how to implement the custom nozzles, so hopefully I can implement that engine, because that will complement this engine, and it will complement the other engine. So yeah, so the other thing I did, obviously, which I might have said already, is I smoothed out the Wanda and the Cosmo engines, I'm not a big fan of these engines. These are more like the stock variants of the engines, whilst these are more like realistic versions of the engines. But I still think they can fit in and work. There's obviously this other thing, this upper stage thing for the Wanda engine, which I haven't really. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually have this in the 1.0 update. If I'm going to actually use this, I might find something else for the Wanda engine or something. I'd rather that be for a different engine, really, because it doesn't really fit with the Wanda, at least when it has its gimbal arms. So without gimbal, it looks pretty good. But actually, you know what? I'm curious what this looks like. Wow, actually, that's not too bad, to be fair. Let's just recolor this so it's the correct colors. That's actually not too bad. I mean, the size is a bit... oh, yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, the size is, like, a bit off. It could do with being bigger this way, but actually that looks pretty cool. Which is weird. That's weird to me. Actually, that is also, you know, that is also weird. Is that this... the size of these two tanks is actually kind of like the ratio of the fuel and oxidizer for this engine, which is Aerosine and NTO. It doesn't show it on here, but you can see in the tank NTO and Aerosine 50. That's the one issue with this, is if you drag out a tank and you have it on auto select, it won't auto select the fuel when you drag this out. I'm sure there's a way to make it happen, but I don't really know how to do that. Because... Oh, where did my chat just go? Oops. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, because it's basically using a fuel tank to put these two engines together, because it's not like an actual one part, but you know. 1 second, let me fix my chat, because it's not showing up here, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to go to here. Nope, I'm listening to myself. I'm using my own stream to show the chat. That's fine. Whenever you make transfer stage, i.e. drew orbit and yeah, I can't read. I drew orbit to lunar hyperbolic, optimize to have the most delta V, since I don't think the thrust to weight matters much in such transfers. No, thrust to weight doesn't matter when you're... Thrust to weight really doesn't matter when you're in orbit, right? So... where... Let me get back into the correct screen here. There we go. Yeah, thrust to weight doesn't really matter when you're in orbit, I don't think, really. Yeah, I need to make a video on gravity assist, because people ask and I have not done it yet. So yeah, I guess we can test out this engine. Oh yeah, the other thing I keep forgetting. The other thing, I think I've already shown this on a stream before, but I thought I would just show it again. This is the other new engine that is confirmed to be coming to the next version of the Hypergolics mod, which is the Super Draco. I need to fix it. There are some weird issues with it, like what is going on with this. There's like a weird texture on there. No idea what's causing that at all. I have no idea why it's there. But yeah, I need to figure that out. And yeah, you can change the nozzle sizes, which is cool. So the Super Draco has these two Super Draco nozzles are realistic, and I made a third one just because I thought it would look cool to have like a vacuum optimized version, because maybe, you know, maybe someone wants that. Maybe someone wants to try that. Why not? The engine's not a bad engine for that if you optimize it well. So, oh great, does it really think it's simple planes? I hate it, that happens quite often. Yeah. So yeah, Super Draco is pretty cool. I do need to rebalance it a little bit, but other than that, it should be fine. In fact, you know what we could do? To make a little rocket here. Let's keep this open so we can see. What fuel is this using? That one's fine. Oh, we don't have... Well, that's why, because the capsule's not attached, idiot. Right. So we have, let's make this 10 meters. Because that's roughly similar to the Titan 2 first stage, kind of, not really. Then we can have a second stage, although let's add an interstage first. That's a good point. And what we can do is, I just had this idea, but I'm not sure if it will look good or not, but we'll see. Is we will attach this fuel tank, please. There we go. And then on this fuel tank, we can put the not this Super Draco with the vacuum optimized nozzle. I would like to figure out eventually how to scale engines. Like I had a look there. I know that there's the engines in the XML have scale values and stuff, so I don't know how that works. I don't know if I could just straight up add that to an engine and it would just work. I highly doubt that would work, but that would be really nice if it did. But yeah, I think that's for nozzles, so it's not. I don't mean for engines. I mean for nozzles specifically. What fuel does the thingy use again? Let's see. Auto select. Androzine. Wait, does it use androzine? No, it uses. It can use OMH and NTO. Monomethyl hydrogen and nitrogen tetroxide. I can speak. Why is that over there? All right, let's have a look. So, first stage is good. Second stage has very little burn time and not a lot of delta V. Can we fix said issue? We don't. Well, look at that. We had like a bunch of thrust to weight. We don't need all that thrust to weight. That's a lot of chamber pressure. Which is fine, you know. We can also just make this bigger. Because we have a lot of first stage thrust to weight, if I recall correctly. Okay, yeah, that's better. So stage 1 is good, and so how much do we have total? I mean, that's not great, but it's just a proof of concept, right? The only issue here is we don't have gimbal on any of the engines, so we have to use the gyroscopes on this guy. So that's why I've got batteries on the top. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's staged right because I haven't changed. I'm hoping. All right, let's see. So yeah, the plumes aren't what I wanted them to be, but they're fine. We can probably fix them later. It is like annoying to fix because it's like, yeah. Oh, also something I forgot to mention about this engine is it actually only has one ignition on each engine. So they both have one ignition. Once they have used that ignition, they can no longer be ignited. And that is to kind of follow in the footsteps of the LR87, pretty much. So I find that pretty cool. Maybe some people find it annoying, but I like it. I think it's cool. This engine isn't made for RSS, really. I tried to get it to work for RSS, but then I decided it's just not worth it. This mod is kind of more for to add on to stock engines, so I wanted to kind of keep that as the main, you know, thing. And I think this looks a lot like a stock engine. I think this could be this could fit in with stock engines, right? It's pretty close. It's pretty close. I really like the nozzles on this. I had to redo them a few times because I was figuring out how to do that, and then I finally figured it out, and it was nice. Let's rotate here. Yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Pretty cool engine. I wish we could resize the whole thing at the same time, but I don't know how you even would go about that at all. So Not even going to try and figure it out. Anyway, there goes... Wow. Wow, that's a lot of thrust to weight. On our Super Draco. Which makes sense considering it's a launch abort engine. I'm not sure if it's going to have enough power to get us very far though. We'll see. Definitely like the look of this in the vacuum, I will say. We do have 1.7 kilometers of delta V. Probably not enough to get in orbit, but we're just gonna have a little look at how far we can go, really. Maybe it is enough to get in orbit. Probably not. No, surely not. We'll get close though. That's we'll get pretty close then. I mean, that's not far. That is not far, to be fair. So, yeah. If we... Obviously, this captures like a few tons, or a ton, whatever. The batteries are quite heavy. The parachute's quite heavy, so... With a lighter craft, you could totally get this to orbit. This silly little guy. Maybe I should edit the Super Draco fuel to be more efficient. I'm not sure. Hello, JW. So yeah, that's pretty much this engine. I mean, I like it. I don't know. See, I don't know if I have done the trims right. I don't know if they look good. The only thing I don't like is these blue bits, really, because they look out. They look like they don't belong. Mainly because if you look on the main engine, the blue parts actually have a texture on them, so they look better. But I doubt this texture would look very good on these engines. But you never know. Maybe it will. Maybe I'll give it a try someday. But I like how they are. Actually, I can like. We can like have all the hypergolic engines lined up. Let's see. Where's that at? Perfect. I thought it wasn't on the thingy. Hello, Solo Nil 104. How are you doing? Huh. Huh. You know what? You know what? Those prices seem suspiciously unrealistic. 2 engines with complex looking like, well, this isn't really a gas generator, but complex looking stuff. 1.1 million. Simple tiny upper stage engine, 1 million. Simple somewhat tiny first stage engine, 2.1 million. Yeah, I might need to tweak the prices on this. I haven't actually changed the prices on it, so that's probably why it's so cheap. Where did you get the double engines? It's a mod I made. It's a mod I'm working on. It's part of the update for the mod I'm working on, which is the hypergolics mod. It's gonna be the next. It's gonna be the engine in the 1.1 update when it's ready to come out. Which I have no idea when that is. I mean, I could add. I have more ideas that I can add, more engines I can add, more fuels I could add for said engines, stuff like that. I can make the face cam bigger, but I like it this size personally. Let's see. There, maybe? It's too big. I don't like it big because then people can like... I don't know, I don't like it big. Self-conscious, right? The only thing that's weird about these engines that I seem to get with at least the engines that have a custom nozzle is they seem to like... See this? You can like select them from over here. I don't know why that is. I don't know what's causing that. It's really weird. But it's only on the engines that have custom nozzles, so I assume it's something to do with the nozzle radius or something like that. But then again, I can't really change that either because I need it to be a certain radius for the performance to be the same. Yeah, so what I was going to do is line up all these engines. Actually, I need to move these to the side because these are the first two engines. Yeah. Let's go there. Where is the... no, that's not what I want. Super Draco. We could actually have them all lined up like with each nozzle actually. Oh, the other that actually brings up a point. I could add the other nozzles for the LR87 because there's different nozzles, at least styles. They're not really. Oh my god! Look at this. Technically, wait, can I technically do that for all engines? Yeah, I can. That's pretty funny actually. Oh, wait, do those pipes connect? Oh, almost. They almost connect. Yeah, so I could add the other nozzles for the LR87 actually, because that's only one of the nozzles. That being said, there are nozzles for different variants of the engine, like the Kerolox variant. So it's technically not canon, I guess you could say. But these are only based on the LR87, even though it's called the LR87. So who cares? I don't care. Someone will care, not me. Why are these not lined up? Get in line, sir. You're lined up, you're lined up. You are not lined up. There we go. You need to be the same height. Why is... Wait, this is confusing. Oh, that's why. I was like, why are these the same size? I swear to God I put the sea level one on there. Or the vacuum one on there. There we go. That's all my engines. Look at my babies. I mean, most of them are pretty ugly. In my opinion. Well, to be fair, the Draco's not really meant to be looked from at this angle when you get the pipe on the side, but whatever. I really do not... Like, honestly, when you look at the... This is literally my progression as well. This is the exact order I built these engines, right? Exact. Even the nozzles are in the exact order. So you could just see how I've improved, right? My modeling has improved over time. Like, this morning, I didn't think this would be possible. I had the idea in my head that I could technically combine two engines using the prefabs or the sub-assemblies. It was all in, like, I had the theory, but I wasn't very confident I could make it happen, and I managed to make it happen all in one day. So I'm actually kind of happy with that. I wonder if I have the rocket garden still. Let's see. I don't think I... Whoops. Console. Command console. No, I don't have the rocket garden. Damn it. I had a rocket garden for all my... Actually, maybe I have the image. No, where did I go? Where did that image go that I had for it? It's like all my things on it. Oh yeah, look at this image. Nice. So yeah, so that's the thing, right? I don't really know when to stop the development of 1.0 update for the Hypergolics mod, because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I should add more than this. I've only added 2 engines. But also more nozzles. I definitely think I should add more nozzles for the LR87 just to make it more interesting, right? Because that's just more stuff. You'll get slightly different performance, maybe. It depends. I don't think you will actually, because the engines are the nozzles are almost identical in size. They're just different like styles, or maybe they're different cooling methods actually for the Keralox variant. I don't know. I don't know why they're different, but there's for sure a reason. But yeah, I also need to maybe get back onto the Cinder mod that I was making. But I'm kind of more interested in this now that I've proven I can make this. Yeah, this stream is just a lot of me talking about this because this is all I was going to do. Something I was thinking that you could do for like a variant of a rocket is having... well, the first thing you do is like have this. Actually, I suppose you'd want to attach it. Why is it attaching it to the side like that? Oh, because it's on the side of the fuel tank. Whoa. Okay, that was almost cool. But they're too close. If we make this bigger... Is it still duplicating then? What is going on with that? It doesn't seem to like to attach it onto the surface, or the bottom of the surface there. Oh, we can like this though. What the heck have I just made? Wait, 3-engine variant? Wait, that actually looks pretty cool. Whoa, that actually works. What the heck? That actually kind of works. 3-engine variant LR87. Wait, how does this look on the gas generator thing? Wait, bring this down. Oh, it actually works. Kind of. Almost. Okay, what I can do actually is turn off symmetry and change 2 of these engines to be the stripped variant. And look at that. Look at that. That actually works. That's weird that it actually works. Okay, that might be a weird idea. Not sure if I want to do that, but it worked. Okay, they're kind of colliding. But yeah. Yeah, so actually so if you look in here, that I haven't brought this up actually. The reason that I said that I added 2 engines is because if we look here, you can see here, right? This one's one of the engines. And oops. And it has variant. So we have this one, which has the actual assembly on top. Whoops. And the other one doesn't. So that obviously there's not duplicated parts. And yeah, you literally just have it on the other side, duplicate it, and they go perfectly together. That's how I did it. And it just worked. Yeah, a little bit of spacing. The issue is that's going to mess up the way the gas or the pipes are set up, really, because the pipes are exactly the right length. See, this is the issue, right? They're too big. Or the hitbox is too big on these. I'm not sure why. It's really annoying though. Where's the gizmo for this? There it is. Yeah, so if you see this, the pipes are going to be like off the edge if I move them apart. Unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, if you want to, you can use these as single like this, right? And it'll still... I mean... I don't know. I guess if you can add like a part to this little pipe or something, then you could add this or have this as an engine on its own, right? In fact, I might actually do that. I might fix the or update the model, have a part down here, literally this, just like down here, and then this will be another variant of the engine, which will be the single variant. And then you have a single variant. Okay, there we go. There's an idea. That's a good idea, I think. Because this doesn't look bad on its own, I don't think, right? This can work. Can this stupid thing get out of my way? Yeah, this can work, I think, on its own. This one might actually be able to have gimbal as well, and look stupid. Like, how does this look? How is this performing? Let's make this tank not ridiculously large for it, because obviously this is just a single engine. First stage, we would want a bit more. It's not great. It's not great. I'll say that. But yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it'll be worth it, because it'll just be like, it's there, it does things. Should you use it? Probably not. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. I was going to say something. I was going to do something. I can't remember what it was. What was it? I really cannot remember. I've completely forgotten what I was going to say. But yeah, it is cool that you can just like select the engines singly in here as well if you want. Not that you should ever use it like this. You can. This one works single. This one looks good, kind of. Like, could you have this? Yeah, you could have this like this. Oh, that brings up a point, actually, I could do with the other one. Look at that. I'm not sure if this would be any good. I mean, it's just the 4-engine variant, right? It would just be like this. And yeah, we would need a lot of tank room, because these are going to eat that fuel very fast. Like a lot. Even still a lot. Although then our thrust to weight is terrible. But yeah, you get the point. It's cool. If I were to break symmetry and change one of these, okay, never mind, that won't work. Although what happens if we do the, oh my god. We do this. Okay, I thought that was going to work, but it didn't work. But yeah. Why? See, this is the thing as well. The plume isn't very long on this, and it's annoying me. But I can't really change it without like changing an ember, and then that's like not going to show on everyone else's game. That's still bad. Where did that just go? Huh. Right. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been working on today. And I'm going to hopefully work on it tomorrow. And maybe I'll add some more of the engine nozzles, hopefully, or something new. Something that's going to give 1.1 something more. Some more substance, I guess, right? I want it to be worthwhile for people to actually try it, right, and not just shove it to the side. So I'm trying to give it something interesting and it needs more customizability. Is that a word? I don't think that's a word. I don't know. Even though you can customize the engines like this, and honestly, I mean, I guess you could use this in a vacuum. I don't know if it would be good. Probably not. In fact, let's have a little look. I'm actually curious, how would this do in a vacuum? Because that was just maybe realize if we can make a vacuum or vacuum nozzle. Well, that's giving us 7 seconds of burn time. That's not exactly what we want. I mean, it's not bad, I guess. It's kind of bad, but it's not bad. You can definitely use it as a as a vacuum stage. Oh, wait, it's not even the vacuum. There we go. Hello, Sean. How are you doing? Yeah, I guess you can use it as a vacuum. It's not that great, though. It will have high thrust. That's a good thing. Yeah, you are late because I'm going to end in a minute. Yeah, the other thing I was thinking you could use it for is if we attach, or if we do this, grab the engine, and then boosters, like this, 2-engine boosters. I think that could work. You could even add verniers, or something along those lines. I'm trying to figure out how to make a mod for verniers or something, because it's mainly, the main issue is the gimbal axis. I want it to gimbal on one axis and not every axis, and I don't know how to do that. There is a way to do it. I know there's a way to do it. I just don't know. I can't remember how you do it. I'm trying to add rocket-assisted short takeoff to simple transport. Oh, good luck. Good luck. That sounds fun. It's like AC, or not AC, C-130 rocket assisted. I think it was a C-130, something like that. That got like solid rocket motors attached to the fuselage. So silly. Do I have a rocket to attach these to? Let's see. Maybe not that one. Do we have a bigger one? Maybe this one, actually. This one. I'm just curious how this would look. Trying to get it off of the Juno runway, and it's tough. That actually sounds like a really fun challenge. I need to try something like that at some point. So if we do this, drop this on, and do that, and then grab the engine. Is it an engine or an engines? Oops, I grabbed one of the engines. This thing's also really tall, so you kind of have to think about that. But oh yeah, something else. I keep thinking of things that I was gonna say. I want to add an engine cover for this, like a custom engine cover. So the real engine in real life, why is that? Oh, because I pressed strike. I was like, why has it done that? I swear I didn't press strike. Yes, because the real engine has like a truss thing. And I want to make not the truss, but I want to make the other one, which is on, I think is on Titan 2 or something. Or not Titan 2, but it's on some rocket and it looks cool. It's like an engine cover. And I want that to be an option maybe, because it might look cool. So I might make the model for that tomorrow if I am going to add that. I'm not sure if I will yet. So yeah, look at this. You can have the little booster guys. Obviously, they'll not look like this, but actually pretty cool. Yeah, I like this. I mean, it doesn't really fit this rocket, but you could totally make a cool rocket with this. How much thrust does this get when it takes off now? Oh, that's only the first engines. Plus the first, oh god. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of thrust away. That is a lot of thrust away. Wow. We could insanely improve stuff with this, actually. What engines are firing here? Oh, the second stage engines. Where are the interstages? Because I just want to test this real quick. I'm hoping the first stage will burn out before or after the second stage. Let's see. Burn time 2 minutes. Burn time 2 minutes. Oh wait, that's for the that's for each stage. If we add another stage, because I don't remember. Hello, Flyout Aerospace. So if we do this, first stage burn time 2 minutes. Second stage burn time not available. Perfect. Yes, yes. Is that because these don't have the right fuel? That is because these have no fuel. All right, well, that's kind of an issue. Oh, nice. Maybe I should stream me modding one day, but then you would see the absolute frustration that is me modding, and you do not want to see that. It's torture. 1 minute 9, 2 minutes. Wow, so they barely burn out just before, actually. So yeah, that's interesting. Although that being said, okay, yeah, I mean, we don't have an insane amount of thrust away extra, but we still have some thrust away extra. Let's give it a try. I want to see how this does. Once we do this, I'm going to bed because I'm very tired and I have work tomorrow. Right, let's see. I don't know if we have a payload on this, but I'm not that bothered. I just want to see how the boosters work. Actually, they do have pretty long plumes here. Yeah, I definitely like the look of them, but they would look nice with that engine cover as well. So I will try and make that variant when I get a chance. I just don't know how we want it to look yet, and if it will fit properly. That is a good one. That's a good point as well. I did want to make these engines not throttleable, but then also that seems very boring for a stock engine type thing. So I didn't do that. But obviously we do have one ignition, so that's fine. I think one ignition is fair. How are we doing? 35% and 37%. Right. Alright, boosters should be getting ready to jettison. I did not put any force on the separators, so I don't know if they're gonna do it very well. Alright, boosters go. Wow, those zoomed away. I guess they weren't. No, we've already... Okay, well, I guess it wasn't worth it because we've already exhausted our first stage. Wow, actually, we did get pretty far, to be fair. So, yeah, totally usable. Because I thought they would look really cool on second stage engines, so... Or second stages. So, yeah. I think I'm going to end the stream there because I'm getting extremely tired. Yeah. I need to sit up because I'm like off the screen all the time. Oh, do you like my SpaceX hoodie? Yeah. Get in the camera. Wait, which finger is this? This one. No, where's the E? God damn it. Or the X. There. I think I've already said this on stream, but I actually ordered some Juno merch, so you'll get to see that soon when I get it. I don't know when it's arriving, but yep. Yeah, let's thank the members. As always, I'd like to thank Pedro, DeepSpaceIndustries, Ragnarok, Animcat, Puggly Wuggly, Bazak, Carnassa, and Sean Plays Too Much for supplying the funding for the music you can hear during the stream, as always. And yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. Hopefully, I completely forgot to say about this actually. Yeah, I released a video today.